Nag-abiso na ang ilang manufacturers na magtataas ng presyo sa ilang basic goods. Simula po yan sa April 1. Ayon kay Philippine Amalgamated Supermarkets Association Executive Director Steven Cua, dulot ito ng sunod-sunod na pagtaas ng presyo ng langis na nagpamahal sa distribution cost. Hindi naman daw malakihan ng taas presyo kundi adjustments lamang at maaaring paunti-unti. Kaugnay niyan, kasama po natin si Sir Steven Cua, ang Executive Director ng Philippine Amalgamated Supermarkets Association. Magandang tanghali po sa inyo, Sir Steven.
Yes, Cheryl. Magandang tanghali sa iyo.
5 days ago, sir, ay nang sabihin ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos na nangako ang manufacturers na walang taas presyo sa basic goods sa susunod na 2 buwan. Ano po ang nangyari, Sir Steven?
Well, napakaraming manufacturers, no? When you say manufacturers, hindi naman pinuno yung buong Malacanang with manufacturers, no? So, syempre, yung mga major manufacturers lang ang kinausap, no, ng palasyo, no? Pero, syempre, there's so many other smaller manufacturers, no, na, they can decide to increase prices as they wish. But, that said, pricing, parati ko sinasabi, is a management decision, a management strategy. Normally, kapag ang mga major manufacturers ay hindi gumalaw ang presyo nila, hindi rin gagalaw yung mga ibang mga karibal or competing brands. So, yun. Kaya kinausap lang nila major manufacturers. Yes.
Alin po mga produkto yung posibleng maapektuhan ng taas presyo starting April 1? At magkano po yung aasahang taas presyo, sir?
Okay, mahirap sabihin kung ilan, alin, saan, no? Napakalaki ng Pilipinas, no? So, meron mga manufacturers which are catering only to a certain region or a certain part of, let's say, Visayas or Mindanao, di ba? So, maaaring doon, gumalaw dito, hindi sila nag-cater, hindi sila nagsaservice sa Manila, sa Metro Manila. So, hindi natin na-feel, di ba? Pero merong mga reports from my members na doon sa countryside, no, doon sa ating mga different regions, meron ng mga national players. So, again, sa Metro Manila, hindi pa sila nagtaas. Doon, medyo nag-adjust. Siguro, the cost of distribution, we can understand, di ba? Kung galing dito ang manufacturing Luzon, papadala pa, no? Sa kasama ng central warehouse nila sa Vismin, it costs. Kumbaga, medyo lumalaki araw-araw ang cost nila for delivering. And understandably, no? It's been we're on our 4th week from conflict, no? So, medyo, we're lucky na medyo dahan-dahan at, far and widespread yung increases at hindi yung biglang sabay-sabay, one time, big time.
So pagdating po sa supply ng basic goods or itong mga goods nga po ay sapat naman, mayroon tayo. Yun lang, apektado tayo doon sa logistics, yung cost.
Okay, that's a very timely question, Cheryl, no? Kasi nung umpisa, first week of the conflict, okay, we're talking about, distribution, we're talking about prices, no? Now we're talking about supply, di ba? Kasi yun na nga eh. Dadating ba yung mga raw materials, di ba? Tumataas ang peso versus the dollar, di ba? Naudlot ba ang, continuity of supply para makapag-manufacture, no? For based on their projected demand, which will probably increase in the next, few weeks kung tumagal pa ang era sa Middle East. So all of these are questions, in the minds of manufacturers, distributors, retailers, no? In the minds of manufacturers, in fact, I heard na mayroong manufacturer nag-isip, itutuloy ba natin itong product line natin to? At baka wala tayong kikitahin dyan, di ba? Baka we should stop that and do another product line, di ba? So, items might be missing on the shelves of supermarkets if, we don't try to solve the problem in a more multi-pronged approach. When I say multi-pronged, di lang gobyerno. Ang mamimili, kailangan din. May share tayo dyan, we have to cooperate to comply without this will advise from DTI and DA, no, and Malacanang, no? Which this afternoon, Cheryl, magkakaroon ng meeting ang National Price Coordinating Council, no? So I'll be attending that meeting later on to find out kung ano na yung latest urgent measures na gagawin ng gobyerno given that na declare na merong state of national energy emergency, no?
Sir Steven, pagdating po doon sa yung materials, raw materials, doon sa mga iba't produkto na hinihintay natin mula sa ibang
Yes.
bansa, anong
Yes.
mga basic goods ang nakikita niyong posibleng not to create panic, but just to be ready na ano yung mga unang tatamaan na goods, basic goods na posibleng maapektuhan po?
With oil, probably lahat. Tama, kaya lang in-how, depende sa impact lang. Merong mas, mas matindi ang effect. Merong mas hindi, no? Analysts are saying even fertilizers, no, are not passing through, not getting to our country. So, ang ating fresh produce, no, ang ating tanim, tatamaan din, di ba? So, some areas are saying cooking oil. Some areas are saying gas, price, no? Again, distribution problems yan, no? And later on, ang nakakatakot is supply problems and not just distribution problems, no? As to which products ang maumpisa, it's a management decision. Kung processed goods, it's a management decision. And which areas ang una nilang gagalawin ng presyo. Yeah, there have been announcements already for April 1, certain increases, no? Konti pa lang, let me tell you that, konti pa lang nag-abiso, and hindi lahat ng produkto nila, and minimal lang adjustment. They don't want to adjust prices one time, big time increase, and then all of a sudden, babawiin ulit dahil tapos din problema sa middle. Diba? Very difficult to undo. Alright.
So, may mga masasabi na po ba kayo sa amin na items na mapapansin na may kuonting pagtaas by April 1?
Nag-abiso na. Nag-abiso na nga a few manufacturers. No? Again, only selected items. A manufacturer has around, a major manufacturer, 400 items. Ang dami. So, if they only increase by 80 items ang in-increase nila, that's a small fraction only, di ba? And then, udlot pa yung gagawin nila. Siguro 2% increase muna. After 3 months, kapag hindi pa tapos yung gera, another ilang percent, no? That's para hindi sila, everybody's afraid to miss out on market share. Di ba? Kapag biglang tumas tayo, mag-shift ka agad ng tao sa kabilang branch, tayo na, hindi na natin mababawi yun, di ba? So, ingat na ingat. No? They want to increase, they need to increase, pero they're trying to come up with the right solution, the right formula, when yun ang magic formula to when they get increased by how much. Yun.
So, may idea po ba tayo parang mararamdaman ba or yung sabi niyong kaunti ay piso ang itataas, 50 centimos or more than that?
Depende sa item, number 1. Number 2, depende sa area, competition, yung competition, di ba? Again, may choice ang consumer. Kasi hindi naman lahat ng sardinas, lahat sabay-sabay tataas. Cartel na yan, di ba? Nagkaisa sila. Pero yan, siyempre, susunod yung iba kung tumaas yung iba. Pero habang di pa tumaas yung iba, may those items. Kasi pag natuwa sila at ang dami na bibenta at meron pa silang produce. No? Kasi ang problema is pag walang raw materials for production. Di ba? Tuwan-tuwa ka nga, dagong benta. Wala ka naman mababibenta later in the next few months. Di ba? So, ang daming elements at play. No? Sabay-sabay na market forces at play. So, iba-iba ang inputs ng iba-ibang manufacturers at iba-ibang mga sektor ng producers, no? Producers, suppliers, no? Iba-ibang mga factors involved for them to analyze, no? And to say, should we or shouldn't we? By how much, when, where, diba? Ang daming impact. But right now, wala pa. That's why I'm saying, I said before, if you want to buy extra, you want to buy around 15%. No, don't buy double. Kasi if you buy double, kapag may 10 days inventory ang supermarket, in 5 days, gusto ang aming shelf. Diba? At baka hindi pa makapag-replenish ang distributors. Good that we gave them more than 3 weeks to produce more, no? Mga manufacturers, no? Pero yun na nga, now is the time to, again, limit your purchases to, if you want, increase a bit, 25% on top of what you need, no? Yun lang, huwag doble. So, pag 50% more or doble, talaga mauubos ang stock, tataas ang presyo. Admittedly, no? Kumbaga, nakatulong tayo sa pagtaas ng presyo.
Nagdeklara na nga po kahapon ng Pangulo ng State of National Energy Emergency. Sir Steven, paano ito makakatulong para mapigil yung patuloy na pagtaas ng presyo ng mga bilihin? Magagawa nga ba ng deklarasyong ito?
We'll find out later on as the National Price Coordinating Council. I think that's the agenda. No? They want to translate, no? Trickle down to us, no? Kung ano ang magiging epekto niyan, ano yung mga urgent measures, ano yung mga short-term measures, And kung tumagal pa to, ano yung talagang long-term measures, no? We hope we don't get to rationing, no? All that type of thing, no? Kasi, yun na nga, lalong nagmamadali ang tao, lalong swapang ang feeling ng ibang mindset. Ako, mauna ako, baka maubusan ako, di ba? Mahirap na si Junior, walang ganito, walang ganyan, di ba? So, we're trying to calm people down by coming up with steps so that, yun na nga, you alleviate one sector, at the same time, hindi naman naubusan yung ibang sektor kasi siyempre, by pros and cons yan di ba? It's always cost-benefit analysis, di ba? Yun.
Ano po yung nakikita nyo? Sabi nyo nga, malalaman natin mamaya. Pero kung may masasuggest or dapat na unahin po ang pamahalaan, ay ano po ito?
May mga nabanggit na mga ibang analysts. They were already speculating and saying that it could probably translate into this, into that. No? What we're afraid of is supply, like I said, no? Because as we speak, DOE is saying that they have already, the petroleum companies have placed their orders already, no, for May. Kaya lang, if the orders are just accepted but will never arrive, yun ang problema. In other countries, I was asking about, what about the other countries, no, neighboring countries, no? Korean public buses nila, electric. Okay? At taxis nila, yung iba, EV, no? So, kumbaga, tinamaan sila, hindi kasi tindi ng impact. Tayo, medyo matindi dahil nga over-reliance on fuel, on imported raw materials, imported finished goods. No? Nag-over-rely tayo even for, our basics di ba? Kaya the rice natin, we're supposed to be producing rice, pero we find ourselves lacking in a staple that we're supposed to be producing a lot of, di ba? So yun ang maraming long-term solutions yun. But wala na, tapos na. Kailangan natin urgent solutions, di ba? Para hindi ka na masyadong maglala at magpanik ang tao, di ba?
Sabi nyo nga po ay kung mamimili man ng extra, pwedeng itaas lang ng by 25%, wag naman doble agad. Pero Sir Steven, nung nagsimula po itong krisis sa langis, ano po ang observation nyo dun sa behavior ng ating consumers?
Okay. Good. We urge the people not to, nag-shoutout kami ng huwag mag-panic buy, and I think it was good that people, even the countryside, hindi nag-panic buy. Even on a payday weekend, it was regular buying. Medyo may additional buying, yung mga merong maliit na negosyo. Siyempre, maubusan sila ng cooking oil, maubusan sila ng, kung meron silang karinderya, no? Yung mga items that they needed, no? Ingredients, di ba? Yun, may additional buying yun. Nakita natin. Yung iba, bottled water, may additional buying yun. Pero hindi panic level buying, no? Kasi pag panic level buying, uubusin lahat ng nasa shelves, Yun ang problema, di ba? Yung may kaya, mabubuhay ng matagal at years after the war, buhay pa. Yung ito, wala na mapili. Yun ang problema. So, it was good that, calm ang market and let's try to keep it that way hanggat kaya. Ang problema with first bullet is, when you fire the first bullet na nagtaas ang isang item at tuloy-tuloy nagtaas yung iba, yun, matatakot na yung tao. Di ba? Hihinap na ng pera, gagawa na ng paraan para lang makabigyan mo kanyang pangailangan.
Ano po ang ating mensahe at paalala sa ating mga consumer sa gitna ng inaasahang taas presyo sa bilihin dahil nga po dito sa krisis sa langis?
Let's be realistic, no? Di mapigilan ang pagtaas ng presyo ng mga bilihin, okay? Wala pa. So, I'm not saying relax lang tayo. Nung una after the second week, I said relax lang tayo. Right now, we're on our 4th week already, no? And we don't know kung tatagal to. Remember, yung gera sa Ukraine, pang-4 na taon na. Okay? Hindi tayo naapektuhan ng gusto, pero ito, langis Talagang, tatamaan talaga tayo. So, I'm not saying be alarmed. I'm saying be more aware already, no? And probably stock up on some items that you need to buy, that you will need and you cannot live without, no? Pero yung mga iba, wag na. Plan your trips, di ba? Yan ang isang problema kasi yun na nga kapag minsan pa isa-isa, 2 item lang kailangan, you use your car, layo-layo ng tatakbuhin, di ba? Plan your trips, no? Magsama ng ibang tao sa trips para isang lagare, no? In other words, be ultra efficient, which we should have done even before any conflict anywhere in the world.
Marami pong salamat sa inyong oras, Steven Kua ng Philippine Amalgamated Supermarkets Association.